And I think one of the things is just creating excitement for our booth, that
I mean,
Yeah.
one thing, couple things is, have you been checked yet? Have you had your posture checked yet? That's one. Or are you experiencing neck or low back pain? That kind of introduction. I mean, there's several ways to approach it.
Right. Now, have you had your posture check? That's a good one. The other one that you have neck or back pain isn't a good one because that's a yes or no question. No, I don't. I got indigestion and I got, this and this and this. But so if you're hitting on certain things, you're not going to get you're not gonna get a response, you're not gonna get somebody. So so we're talking about, Aaron, about what to say about getting people over. That is the hardest thing. You have to be attentive, you have to be looking at people going by, and saying hi and saying, hey, check yourself before you wreck yourself. And they laugh like, what do you mean check yourself before you? We're doing a posture check. It just takes a minute. Free health screening just for the health of it. Well, what's a health screening? And then you start talking, what controls your health? All right, and they go, I don't know, your heart, your body, and say, no, your spine, your central nervous system controls and coordinates everything. So health screening is for the health of it, check yourself before you wreck yourself. And let me ask you a question. How do you base your health? Well, I feel okay. I sent you the feeling versus function thing. Have that laminated, and go over the part. You don't feel everything. Have you ever heard of someone just bending down and picking up a pencil or picking up something and their back go out? Yeah, well, it just didn't happen. It's been building up. Okay. So you really got to be, I'm telling you, almost every person, eye contact. Now they do three things, right? Three things. One, they totally ignore you. They turn and look away. Okay. So that's you can't do anything about that. Hold on a minute, my mind. Okay. The second thing is they'll say hi and just to be nice, and they'll move on. The third person is they'll say hi and they'll be looking, or if before they come in, that's why you gotta be scanning always. People are like looking. Now, when they look, what are they gonna see? What do you have besides the table? Do you have signs and banners or anything?
Yeah.
What do your banners say or your signs say?
what do they say?
Huh?
I'm not sure. What does it say, the one that we pull up?
It gives a rundown of
It
like
has,
symptoms.
it has Life Force Chiropractic and says, are you experiencing a random array of 8 different listings on there of different symptoms that they could be experiencing?
Okay, now that's good. Now here's how you use that one. Hey, ma'am, do you have any of these right here on this sheet? And you see them go, oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, definitely. Okay, well, what are you doing for them? And just start a conversation with them. So that's a good one to use. All right, so use that one. What other one do you have? Or is that the only one?
They used to have that. They don't have that
I think
anymore.
that's the only one.
That's the only one.
Okay. All right. All right. So do they supply a table where you're going?
We bring a table.
We're bringing a table.
Okay. All right. Is it a 10 by 10 booth?
Mm-hmm. Pretty sure.
Okay.
Yes.
So what you want is you want your table that you're doing screenings at perpendicular on one side of the booth. Okay. So when you're talking to people, like you're putting the clipboard down the table, you're having them stand looking at you and taking a picture. So while you're taking the picture, you're seeing people go by. Okay. And when you see, and then that way it's like, hey, hi, how you doing? Come here, watch here's what we're doing. And then I would like lean over and say, hey, Aaron, go talk to them. Because you want people, when they get their attention and they see it, okay, you want to get a hold of them ASAP, because if no one addresses them, they're going to be gone. Now, when it's dead, then I want, Aaron, or you all be kind of a, what's it called, a decoy. All right. You know, maybe have Dr. Brian out there standing and Joe's taking a picture of him when there's nobody in there, because monkey see, monkey do. So when you two are interacting, then Aaron, you're the one watching and saying, you know what they're doing? And they're like, no. Well, they're checking the posture, see how their posture is, the head, shoulders, and hips. Plus, they're looking for anybody who's walking around with their head forward from all the texting and text neck and stuff like that. All right. So that's how you do it. Now, the other thing is, on the other side of the booth or of the space, on the other side in the back corner, so farthest away, you have your appointment book and your Venmo or your Square to sign people up. You don't want people signing up and being right there where you're scanning people doing this free screening. Now, if you don't have a sign, it's pretty dang easy anymore nowadays to go to a store or whatever, or a print store, even Staples, and get a nice small banner, even if it's like 2 foot by 3 foot, saying free health screening. It only takes a few minutes. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Sign. Because what they have to do is they have to see something right away that it's free. Now, what people do, somebody one time put the flyer up. You have to have the coupon of what the special is, whatever your special is. You don't have to have it send it up, because people say free health screening. Then they come over and they look at it and they see on the table, what is your offer going to be?
It's, what do we got? We got consultation, examination, and if x-ray is needed, it's gonna be, was it $37? Or do we
Okay.
have a massage? No, exactly. Or is it?
What do we decide for that one?
That's what I thought we decided.
What, the massage?
There was an option for that.
So we have one that offers an hour massage, and that one's what do you say?
Wasn't it 57?
I think it was
57
57.
for that? Yeah, and then if they don't want the massage, then it's 37.
Okay. And what would the total value be if you didn't do any discounting
Like 460 for the massage.
Yeah.
for all of that plus the massage?
Yeah.
Okay, you gotta have on there, we're doing a $460 value.
Yeah, we've got a coupon
Okay, good.
already.
Right. And then because again, you'll see when it says if money wasn't a problem, would you get this check? Yeah, it's not a problem. We're doing $460 some of exam, the x-rays, blah, blah, blah. And they're going, holy crap. And I go, but for the show special, it's only going to be $37. And if you want to do the massage too, it's $57. So it's a huge saving. Okay. So that's what you got to do. Okay. So we got to get a sign saying free health screening. It just takes a few. Now, did you say you're going to have a massage person there too?
No, we won't.
That was something. Okay. That was somebody else. I talked to so many different people. Okay. All right. All right. So the thing is, you have, Joe or Brian doing the actual screening. Now, here's a good thing. Since Brian's the talker, okay, Joe, you be the technical guy, taking the pictures and getting all the data, and then hand it to your brother and let him do all the bada bing, bada boom, betty boop, Okay. And then once Dr. Brian's done, he's going to say, so, okay, go over to Aaron. Aaron, you go ahead and set Dave up for an appointment. He wants to come in and see if we can help him. All right. Now, when he walks away, a lot of times people will, because they're the doctors, then they'll try to cop out on you, like, well, I don't know. One thing you don't want to do, you don't want to beg people. You say, hey, listen, this is for your benefit. And that's why when you walk them over, whether it's Joe or Brian to Aaron, you hand it to her and say, and put your hand on their shoulder, like, Dave here wants to come in. get a time that works for him the best, and we'll see if we can help him, okay? So there's a three-way conversation going on. I mean, three people involved, and then it's like, if they don't, then again, it's for your benefit, and we want you to be, we want you to be serious about checking this out. Now, it's not that you're signing up to be a patient, you're signing up to see if we can help you. Once we do, we'll tell you all the physical and financial facts, and you decide what you want to do. Okay? That sounds good. Now, so have plenty of clipboards, cards, and remember, I think I talked about this before. Remember last week about the cause and effect chart? Have that sheet, the circle, this is what, so they can see it. Now, can you guys see the screen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here's what we do. The first part is pretty simple. Their name, address, cell phone, email. So if they don't want to fill it out, guess what? Then you just say, I need you to fill this out to do the screening. We can't do the screening without this authorization. I mean, and guess, Dr. Brian's been around a lot. If they don't want to fill this out, they're not going to be a good patient. Okay. Now I have no problem with somebody not filling out their email address. They don't want emails. That's fine. We'll put you on an email list. So then once I look at this, Joe and Brian, I go, so Joe, I see here you've never been to a chiropractor before. You've circled no. What reason have you never been there before? Just give me any answer you want.
Sorry, what was the question? There's some things.
I say, Joe, I'm pretending you're the patient, you're the person being screened. I see you've never been adjusted before to a chiropractor. Why? Why is that?
Because what would the patient say? I don't know. I just felt like pain is a normal thing in my daily life, and I just deal with it.
Okay, that's an okay answer. No, it's not normal. It's not normal. Just like people take Tylenol for pain, headaches, but when they don't take Tylenol, they have a headache. Is it because of lack of Tylenol in your blood? No, there's a problem. We're different. We treat the cause. Okay, Brian, I see you've never been a chiropractor. Why you've never been a chiropractor before? What reason?
They scare me. They're quacks.
Okay, they scare you and they're quacks. Okay, number one, they're not quacks. We have a degree. We're doctors of chiropractic. And you're scared because you probably heard some bad stories. We don't crack. It's not a crack house. We don't twist and crack. You do the torque release, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So have your torque instrument there to say, this is basically what it is. It goes really fast. It moves before you have time to tense up. So we don't do all the twisting and cracking. Oh, you don't? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Aaron, I see you've never been to chiropractor before. Why have you never been before?
It's probably too expensive for me.
Well, it's a lot, number one, so many times it's a lot less than you think. There are people who gouge the system and charge exorbitant fees. We don't let, we check, we're not like that. We see what you need and give you what you need to correct the problem. A lot of times though, people don't realize that, like, for instance, let me tell you this, in a year's time, the average person like yourself, for your back pain or headaches, massages and Bengay or icy hot or what have you, we spend in the United States around $800 to $1,000 a year. Having a massage, once a month for $100 or whatever. So how many years have you had these headaches? I see here on this 10 years. So 10 times 1,000, you spend over $10,000 and you still have the problem, right? So again, here's the thing. I have a great special. Don't worry about the money, but you got to find out first what the problem is. Now, let me ask you a question, Aaron. If you get it checked out before it becomes a really bad problem, do you think you're going to save money, time, and damage?
Yeah.
Exactly. Just like a cavity. If you don't get a cavity fixed, guess what? You're gonna have more. It's going to be better as far as less time, less money, less damage. Okay, good. All right. Hey, Joe, I see you've been a chiropractor before. Your last adjustment was a year ago. Why has it been so long?
It's because I just didn't feel like it was doing anything.
How many adjustments did you get?
I've got about 12 adjustments.
12, okay. All right. Well, Joe, how long have you had the problem that you've been having the low back issues? Since playing sports in high school?
Pretty close in my 20s. So it's about 15 to 20 years.
Okay, 15 to 20 years. Do you think if you're out of shape and go to the gym after 15, 20 years, 12 visits is going to make you look like Arnold Schwarzenegger? Well, you don't look like him now, but
No, I won't.
If I
no,
take
it is a process. And what we do, we're more specific. We don't just poke, pop, and pray and crack everyone. You know, we leave the ones alone that don't need moves, so we get, you know, better results. So, you know, and sometimes, believe it or not, Joe, some chiros, you know, they're okay adjusters. You know, if you get a more specific, what we do adjustment, you'll feel a lot better, a lot different. And then we also look at the whole thing of lifestyle and stuff. So we're a lot different. So please don't just stereotype us on one. And then I'd say, Brian, why haven't you been for over a year? He could say, what would you say? Give me another excuse.
didn't work. I don't know. I didn't say much, Joe. They healed me. I'm all better.
There you go. That's another one. Well, definitely, you know, and maybe you got more adjustments. He says, I feel better. Well, again, we'd go back to, well, we believe in wellness care, not just getting you well. We need to keep you well, because just like a braces, when you get the braces off after they straighten your teeth out, do they just leave it go? No, they put a retainer on. So you still have stress in your life, so you still need to be on a program. See, once you feel better, to be on wellness is really a breeze, because it's not as many adjustments, not as much, but it's going to hold all that work you did at the beginning. And then I might ask Aaron, and Aaron might say they didn't tell me to come back. Well, again, their concept is just get you well, get you as much money, and then leave you. We don't want to just get you well, we want to keep you well. That's our philosophy. So basically what I'm saying is, and that this is very important before you move on, is to find out where they are as far as what their view is on chiropractic. Now, if they go, hey, I go and I feel great, I've been going for 5 years, I'm like, good, keep up going to Dr. Schmuck. We don't mind. So I like it. They might say I like it, but I don't like the cracking. But I guess that's it. And they think that's the only way. Go, no, we have a different view, a different way. All right. Now, this next thing is, so Joe, I see here you got a lot of stuff marked here, but basically, say they mark 10 things. What is the major thing that bothers you the worst?
Out of all of it, probably my low back.
Okay, low back. All right, your low back issues. So I see here then, because we don't want to go over everything if possible, but notice I have a lot of visceral stuff. I got earaches, I got hyperactivity, constipation, foot, but sciatica. Well, sciatica is not. But anyways, flu. And when they start to say, what's that have to do with chiropractic? Then you can look at that sheet. So I see here it interferes your low back with your career. You sit all day at the table. Oh, geez, don't. I might have to call you or give you another. Dang nabbit. It's already 4 o'clock. Well, we got 10 minutes, and then so it interferes with your family life, ability to exercise. You do all the different things in the gym, but you don't do any squats because your low back, sleep pattern. I see here you've tried everything, but this, you know, exercise is good, but if you have a misalignment, you're not really correcting it. Physical therapy covers it, drugs cover it, massage like you're rocking your foot. You can massage your foot, but don't get the cause, or you're doing nothing. So basically, you're not getting better. I see here previous methods were ineffective and that you could get worse. You want to be energetic again, you marked, and you want answers. Well, we want to give you answers. Now, here's the bottom line. You've been living this way for 10 years, you know, or 15, you said. You like to reduce your health problems without drugs or surgery. Great. That's what we do, because there's a lot of risk in doing what, you know, drugs and surgery. I see here, it's important you to find out this one here. I'll send you a different one. You don't have to say you've been involved in an accident. If you want that, that's fine. What excuses stopped you from being well, money, time, or other? So you're starting to get a good feel of what they're like. Now, here's the biggest thing too. What is your biggest health concern? So your biggest fear is getting worse. let me ask you a question. If you don't get this checked and start stopping all these problems, you think it's gonna get worse or better?
Worse.
Okay, thank you. Hey, I see here you don't want to stop your life. You work, you make money, your business is your body. So again, if you don't want to stop your life, you need to get it checked or not able to work. So, you know, if any of these they do always mark, some mark all three. So if you're concerned about getting worse, you know, as a health concern, we could avoid that by choosing to get it checked out. So that's when you say, and it's like, yeah, I'd like to get it checked out. So I go, if money wasn't the problem, would you get it checked? Yeah, well, it's not a problem. Let me show you what we're doing as a special here. We're doing $460 some of the exam. Did you say x-rays too? Okay,
Yeah.
x-rays, consultation, case history, and massage for only $57. If you don't like the massage, it's only $37, but we can tell you what the problem is, and if we can help you. If we can't, we'll refer you out. But if we can, we'll let you know all the physical and financial facts up front and then go from there. How's that sound to you, Joe?
Sounds great.
Okay, great. Well,
Great.
yeah, what we're doing, we have Venmo or we have the Square. Go over, Aaron will set you up for a time. Now, here's where you can really duplicate, depending on what you guys want to do. You can say that two things. You can say, and hey, guess what, Joe? This beautiful woman with you, your wife or your girlfriend, she can come in for half price, or she can come in for just $20 more, you know, with you. And they're like, oh, geez, yeah, you know, she doesn't have many problems, but for that, I'll bring her in. But you can also say that in the first 2 weeks after the show, if anybody wants to come in, any other family member can come in for an extra $25 or whatever you want to do. Okay. Is there any questions about that?
No.
Okay, I'll send you this recording so you guys can if you want to watch it again. And then is that this Friday and Saturday and Sunday? Or
It's
next
just
week? Pardon?
Just Saturday.
Just Saturday. Okay, just Saturday. But the key is don't let anybody suck your time in, okay? Suck you dry. If they're going on and on, say, hey, listen, I'd love to, but you know, we have people. Make sure you keep them in order. Have like 4 chairs for people to be sitting down. Keep them in order as they come in, and just keep them moving.
Sounds good.
All right. Any questions about that?
No.
No? Okay. So you have the Square, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Good. Super. And you know, also be sure if there's other booths, feel free to, and especially ones on each side, but go by and say, I just want to introduce myself. You know, we're from this clinic and we have a special going on. I just want to drop off the specialty and come on over the booth. And if it is, the vendors say, and vendors always give other vendors specials. So you can even maybe say, hey, it's, you know, only $27 or whatever for you. We take $10 off for vendors, and sometimes they like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like 100 vendors.
All right. Well, I guess I did a bang up job. That's awesome. But you got to get the energy up and be just interactive with people, have fun, you know. And Dr. Brian has seen me before. I mean, I just love him. I love screenings. I've done it for 40 years. It's just like, hey, how's it going? Hey, it's just like, come on over. What do you know about your brain? Is it working right? Or just talk normal. Don't say, do you want to do this? No, I don't want to do this, you know. And are you sending the pictures to them? Or not? Not really. You don't have to.
When we take the picture off the.
Oh,
No, because then you got to get their email and then 10 cents of thing, whatever. It's just say we'll retake them when you come in. Make sure it's a flat surface too that you're taking it on.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, all right, well, my work here is done, and you know, just any questions, please. I sent you a bunch of, didn't I send you a bunch of posters and stuff that I'll send you the one I'm talking about, free health, well, you'll have to take out computerized, free health screening. And it just takes a few minutes, rate your health.
Okay.
Okay, and then you can even make that in 14 by 17 at Staples. And I'm sure I got some in. If it's not, when you take it there, make sure you tell them we need the letters and everything. Sometimes they've blown it up and you have this little thing and all this white. Say I need the letters. I think I know I do. It'll say Staples where they blew it up. So if you have a couple of those, and are you guys gonna have a tent? An awning?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
should.
Good. Get a couple of them, give them laminated so they can be on each side, so people coming each way see it. Okay. All right. Trying to think of what else. I think that's it. All right, but let me know. I'll send you that stuff and make sure you have all that, and I'll send you this too. I'll look at the one I really want to send you. It's something different. And just a little one line or so. Okay. Role play with this. All right. You use it, and you guys, tomorrow just role play just for a half hour with each other. Fill it out fictitiously, write whatever, and then go through it. Okay.
Okay.
Boy, I'm just overwhelmed with all the energy there. Get fired up, dudes! Jeez, I'm gonna have a stroke here. Gosh, dang it!
It was a late night.
Oh, really? Well, when you get in, you gotta have your game face on every day. I don't freaking care if it's a long night. Suck it up, Buttercup.
Give me 15 push-ups.
Yes, right now, 15 push-ups
Yeah.
in your dream. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, there you go. There. Oh, Aaron, God bless you, honey. Oh my word. Okay. All right. I love you guys. You have
All
a
right.
great time and appreciate it. Please call me if you have any questions.
Okay. Thank
All
you.
right. All right. Gay fish. Bye. Oh, you guys are killing me.